What's up, guys? What's going on this fine Monday evening? You know, it's crazy. I've been doing these live streams on Mondays for a long time, and I still think it's Thursday. I'm always like, how's it going? It's Thursday. But it's not. Some brains, Jake. What's going on? You need some coffee. You know, I've had an overdose of coffee today. I think I went a little too hard on the coffee. You know, some days I'll drink like, I swear to God, like half a gallon of coffee. It's a little ridiculous. What are we going to talk about today? Let's just run down the few things. We're going to watch some NXL highlights. NXL, Ghost Sports, Major League Paintball, whatever we're calling them. Put a bunch of highlights up of certain teams. We're going to, I don't know, watch a few of those and just see what they put up there. There's a brand new All That Matters trailer from Hormesis. We'll watch that real quick. There's the Hormesis Duel in Alabama, and there's some more of those Tauntaun Forever episodes. We'll kind of, you know, touch on some of that. We'll probably watch the entire NXL highlights. Probably not watch the whole Tauntaun thing. It's like 30 minutes long, but they're very good. And there's links in the description to all of said things we talk about. But as always, we want to thank BFPgear.com. BFP Gear, you can see BFPgear.com. The sponsor of this, and I don't know, I just thought we'd look at some, like, see what's new. You know, I really want to get, like, I really want to see one of these. I really want to play with one of these new Alpha 88 tanks from HK Army. They're just really, really lightweight. They got their new ears. A bunch of different Geo colors, too. Like, I saw this colored Geo 5 earlier, and I was like, damn. I really like this color. This, like, gold orange. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. BFPgear.com. You can also pick up, like, a bunch of cool Dynasty gear. They always have, like, you know, they're a sponsor of the San Diego Dynasty as well. So there's a lot to... That's not a Dynasty gear shirt. Whoa. Maybe these aren't Dynasty ones. Oh, they definitely have Dynasty gear on here, though. Oh, that's a Dynasty one. BFPgear.com. Check them out. You know, they help support this channel. Maybe use the links in the description of this live stream or other videos. It helps kind of like let them know you guys support them. BFPgear.com. Pork tamales. Pork tamales sound pretty good. Yeah, so how's everybody doing this fine Thursday evening? Where's everyone at? Let me know where you're at. Am I a little bit dark? Could we use a little bit more light, maybe? Let me know where everyone's at. I want to see if we can find someone in, like, Port Elizabeth. I don't know. Can you watch the Norwegian paintball? What do you mean, can I watch it? We could probably watch it. Is there like a live stream going on right now or anything cool? We got Dayton, Ohio. We have Cincinnati, Ohio. Is anybody not in Ohio? Atlanta? Portis says, I wish it was Thursday from Texas. I don't really care about Thursday. Who knows? Ben Lawton says, I put a 2X Dynasty Dryfoot I put a 2XL Dynasty Dryfoot hoodie if they were ever back in stock. Oh, I'd buy a whatever. Yeah, I actually remember we talked about that on this. Hit my desk's lower desk button. Yeah, I remember we actually talked about that, and I have not brought that up to them. I actually haven't seen anybody from BFP Gear in person for a long time. Well, that's not true, like 2 weeks ago. Connecticut, Chris Martin's in Sac City, like Sacramento State, or no, like Sac City Junior College. All right, what are we going to talk about? Let's watch some NXL highlights. Let's just do that. So one of the things we do here every live stream is I'll like gather up all the highlights from like, I don't know, the past tournament. And the NXL sometimes do that, and they did that this time around with the NXL Windy City tournament. And hopefully this live stream goes smooth. The last couple times they've been kind of wonky. So let's, I don't know, we're just going to watch some of these highlights and just see what the heck they are. And there are links in the description as well, so you can definitely go over there, head to the Major League Paintball channel. And then, you know, find now, more of these.
Gunned up, make sure he trades with Rainey. If Rainey goes, still 3 bodies for damage.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit, though.
And he dunks on him.
So this is all damage highlights. What is happening here? There we are.
And he's going to get some help, too. And they take out the body behind.
If you're not going to get it done, I will.
I'm just going to go bunker the snake guy.
All he's got to do is trade out with Keith Brown.
Well, Keith is going to wrap here and shoot him right there.
I don't know how consistent this audio is going to be. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It is Keith Brown. So 4 on 2 to...
Damn, this is 6 minutes of highlights from damage.
He's going to wrap here and shoot him right there.
You can't see, though, obviously. I'm in the way a little bit.
I mean, it is Keith Brown.
Nate with that super chat.
Blast camp squandering one of their bodies.
Did my light thing not work and stuff? Oh,
I mean, I like
in Christ.
Was that La Papa?
Yeah.
I like where his head was at.
But Keith's gonna shoot this guy too.
Oh, Keith is just eating people up right now.
We just jumped straight into doing these highlights, didn't we?
So a little seesaw battle back and forth. There was Chris Horn. I think Chris Horn.
We're gonna like test the super chat thing.
On the clock. 4 on 2 situation in favor of the Bears, trying to claw.
All right, it's not working.
Make this a 1-point match.
Keith trying to protect himself. Heads up.
Rainey getting crafty here, playing off the bunker. Keith wins the fight. Julian here down the wire.
They needed those 6
Tampa Bay damage highlights. Should we watch highlights? Does anyone want to watch highlights? What should we be actually doing? I don't know. Should we watch highlights? What should we do? Should we watch highlights? Let me know in the chat. What should we do? Should we watch highlights? Should we watch the Hormesis Duel in Alabama? Or that's about all. I mean, this other stuff's kind of short, so we don't really have like lots and lots of things we can watch. We can talk about like, I don't know, ask questions or something. Patrick McKenna says off-season moves. I don't know about any off-season moves, unfortunately. I hear music in the background. I thought it was a lawnmower. I was like, huh. Anyway, so we just totally canceled that. Are we gonna watch highlights or not, guys? No one's saying anything to me, so I guess we're not going to. DG says, I need a Shocker SFT solenoid. Man, those are probably hard to find, huh? I can't imagine, like, old Shocker parts are easy to come by. Those were rare, like, 15 years ago. Oh, good luck with that. Porter, played my first Glow Mechanical X-Ball this weekend at Paintball Fit. Got first place. Congratulations. Highly recommend. Cool experience. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Let's watch some of those. Let's watch some of those videos. Let's see if we can find, like... what am I searching for? Paintball Fit Glow in the Dark. Let's just search that. Pineapple asks, is the Planet Eclipse LV1 any good? Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're fantastic. Let's... We've probably watched this before. This is Verbal. Verbal with 500,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and I'm only at 80. So he is a considerably bigger YouTuber than I am, which is interesting. I find interesting. Glow. So this was almost a year ago. This was posted 9 months ago. Now we'll leave the audio on. Let's just turn it down a little bit. And obviously it's crazy looking, right? I mean, filming this would be very weird. It'd be kind of difficult to film. Man, that was just cool watching that paint go back in. So really cool. I mean, they just put black lights kind of all over the place and use glow-in-the-dark paint and bam. Wow, does it look even crazier with certain lenses? Yeah, a little bit. It's maybe a little bit brighter. Really just kind of crazy. It just looks really cool. Let's see if we can fast forward to some action stuff so you guys can see. Just looks really cool. Also really cool in Texas, you know, because, you know, in Texas it just gets super hot. So having this available at night is also really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would be more fun than regular paintball or about the same or something like that. Because one of the things that's cool about paintball is, you know, sometimes you can see the paintballs in the air and sometimes you can't. Whereas this is just like, you know, you can just always see the paint in the air. So it's pretty easy to tell like where people are shooting and all that stuff. It looks really cool though, and it's always something, certainly always something that I've wanted to try out. You know, here in Sacramento, we always try to get, or we try to like talk Capital Edge here into doing lights and all that stuff, but it's just so goddamn expensive that I kind of understand why it's difficult, and really why most of the paintball fields don't have crazy lighting like this. So, Porter, I had to rip the dual lenses out of my JT. It got weird haze with the double lenses. Interesting. Yeah, it's that UV reacting probably with the like under the second lens. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Do you mean like, I think he means like not like it wasn't fogging, but the actual like lens is absorbing probably more of that ultraviolet light than like, you know, or something. I mean, the sun, I don't know. Weird. It might have been the interior, like the inside one, because it's just a different type of material. You know, it's kind of like softer plastic. So I wonder if it like absorbs that light a little bit better. Huh. Some brain says they used to happen when we played night ball at the fairgrounds. Every time I've played at night, it's always under normal lights, and I've never really experienced that. Huh. I'd really like to try that like night ball stuff. That looks really fun though. A glow ball, we're gonna call it, I guess. Bloop bloop. The Hormesis Duel. Well, we can talk about this really fast. I mean, this is something I've been talking about, and I wouldn't say like for a long time, but if some people have been maybe following along, I'm definitely going to try and start here my own, not try. I am going to start my own paintball company. Exactly when and what products will be 100% available. Look at that. That's not refreshed. Whoops. The hell just happened? Let me... Because this is totally not... this version of this site is not cached. Oh, gosh. How do I, like, clear all the cache? No, I don't really want to clear the cache, though. God dang it. Oh, well. We're trying something. Okay, we're going to open the other browser. Yeah, so if some of you have been following along, I'm definitely starting my own paintball company. Kind of, I mean, not like I haven't before, you know, this maybe you can consider paintball ruined my life its own thing. Good goddamn Lord. We're having all kinds of problems right now. Okay, here's another browser window, but I cannot see it. Okay. Okay. So this is not much, I guess. I don't even know why we're going all through this. But I was going to say, if people want to, you can go to phasepaintball.com, spell with a PH, so PHASE, phasepaintball.com. If you type that in, it'll just go here and just really send you to a mailing list. So if you want to actually keep up to date with actually what's happening, you could sign up for the mailing list if you want to. And it's just a mailing list, you know, so anything that ever happens will happen. I will send people emails and stuff. Products, I'm definitely making products. So we say a company, there will be physical hard products. But like I said, exactly when that first thing is going to come, I'm not 100% sure yet. But sooner than later, but like I said, to keep up to date, you can definitely just go to phasepaintball.com. It'll forward you over to this mailing list, and you put an email address in, and you know, it's a mailing list. And it's me, so I'm not going to spam anybody either. So it's just going to be like, you know, real shit that happens. Yep. Just golfing Castle Oaks while watching. All right. Oh. Bobby. Oh, I didn't even read the name. I was like, all right, I don't know where Castle Oaks is. I still don't know where Castle Oaks is. Adult toys. No adult toys. That's probably not going to be the angle that I go for. I mean, you know, you never know. We could pivot. I was just going to go for children's toys to start with. Primarily blocks. Yep. Primarily blocks. This is something not a big deal. This isn't like, you know, groundbreaking thing that happened. But something I think paintball's been missing for a very long time. Let's just close this. We don't need that anymore. Something that's been missing in paintball for a very long time. So I would say, like, you know, good video. You know, you've got YouTube videos, which are, you know, okay, I guess. Obviously that I can't bring the production value that this is, or say like that Tauntaun Forever video. So it's cool to see like maybe more of these longer format videos coming. And this is just a trailer for the upcoming All That Matters video made by Hormesis. The Hormesis crew, we should say. And I'm excited. You know, I want to see higher quality stuff in like this longer form storytelling stuff. So I like it, and very much looking forward to this. And they have 2 videos coming out. There's going to be, I should say movies, really. There's this All That Matters video that's going to be about a handful of players. And then there's also the Iron Kids documentary, which is going to be about just Dynasty. So there's going to be 2 things coming out here. I think that one of these they're going to be premiering at World Cup here in a couple weeks, just like a week here. So it's kind of cool. I'm excited to see this longer form, just good stuff. So excited to see it, and good to see them spending the money and kind of giving back to the community. You know, that's what we said. I said the same thing last week about Planet Eclipse. It's good to see that they're like investing that money and that time to try to, like, you know, give back to paintball and actually create some sort of culture around this. I mean, I feel like paintball culture is kind of nothing. It's kind of weird. We don't really have much of one. So it's good to see companies doing something to try to give back a little bit, you know. Patrick McKenna. I like Dirter, Monkey with a Gun, and the old DQ films. I kind of forget, like, the DQ stuff. I remember vaguely. Obviously, Dirter is good. Monkey with a Gun was good. Who am I missing? That's probably all, right? Monkey with a Gun stuff was really good, because it was like, you know, I'm blanking on all the goddamn titles of videos and stuff, but theirs was for sure that more like storytelling-ish long form stuff. Freaking flying stuff around. Buy a force, support a movie, kinda, or buy a headband. I'm gonna say it's probably more supported by you know, headband sales and stuff. The margins on those headbands are pretty nice. Zach Roots, Castle Oaks is in Ione, next to Mule Creek Prison. Okay, I know where it's at then. Sorta. It's beautiful outside right now. It's kind of chilly, actually, almost. It's like 70. I'm like, ooh. It's chilly. David Putnam. Like Putnam eating an air. The Hormesis, all that matters, dealio. There's another Hormesis thing, too. And this one we'll watch like a little... We'll watch a quick bit of this. The... all that matters, nope, the Hormesis Elite 1v1 tour that happened just recently in Alabama. This one we might not listen to at all because I don't know what the laws are on the audio.
Jay Swizik. Chris Rourke.
Avery.
See, this stuff's cool too. It's also about like making that like culture for paintball, you know, like not just paintball tournaments and tournaments, doing things that are not, you know, tournament based. Which this is kind of a tournament, you know, it's technically a tournament, but it's a breakup from that typical, you know, 5-on-5 nonsense.
When I come out here for the one-on-ones, you know, work the high shot, work the sides, work the lows, you know, so I feel comfortable.
This is Colin Cherry. I don't know who Colin, it looks like he's still playing for Cross-Eyed Paintball, the CEP team, out of like, they're out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, I believe. Somewhere in Tennessee.
Play my game.
I want the quality of this to be a little bit better.
Didn't mean a whole lot. Didn't mean I get to go to Bangkok, Thailand. I know that.
Thank Kiesel.
Top 4 last year, so I'm hoping I can improve on my result and finish first place this year.
What would it mean to you if you won this?
Everything. Undeniably awesome. Take me to a whole nother level just to play that competition in the finals in Thailand would be amazing.
Would have been nervous, but you know, a part of getting those nerves out of the way is being at the joust yesterday. So, you know, if you ever plan on doing this in the future, the duel, I highly recommend the joust. It just gets all those nerves out of the way.
Let's fast forward a little bit. This is the part where we might not be able to listen to the audio. Patrick McKenna, there you go, you'd know. Latin Saints. Really? Oh, I forgot about PC Katana too. Latin Saints. Was that like the second version of the Latin Saints? Or did he come over with the very first? No, not the second version. Because it was kind of weird. The Latin Saints were weird there. They were like, obviously they got all the good players, and then they got rid of all the good players, and then they kind of had some guys stick around. Second bout, sort of? Yeah, it was weird. I was like trying to remember what happened. But I was like, he might have been there in the beginning. Second round. Man, did they only last like 2 tournaments or something maybe, huh? I don't remember. All about this joust stuff. I mean, I've constantly said that I think one-on-ones are... I've said the word the future of paintball, but I don't know if that's necessarily right. I think that... I don't know. I don't like to use the word sideshow either. What flag is that? Is that the Alabama flag? That's a cool-ass flag. It kind of looks like Scotland? There you go. That's pretty cool. All right. The hell was I talking about? not the future of paintball, but it's just cool, right? It gives us something to like, I look forward to, and I really do believe that if there were grandstands and stuff like that, and you got like 20 of the best players together or 10 of the best players and put grandstands up, we could watch, you could put on a 2 or 3 hour event or whatever where you just play a bunch of one-on-ones. I don't even know if you need 10 guys. You could probably do it with like 4 guys or something like that. But I'd really like to see indoors grandstands one-on-ones. $2 million for first place. I think it'd be great. Go Sports and HK tried. Yeah, with Ultimate Shootout and the Pro Tour. And I talk about that too. We can go look at that. Like, I talk about that. I've brought up Pro Tour before. Actually, we're already in the right window. This is some of my proof for like, I think one-on-ones are cool. Like, see, this is confusing too. Like, right? Isn't like, I don't know if this is Go Sports' account now. I don't know. I got so confused because this is Go Sports, the old Go Sports account, or is this not the old Go Sports account? Okay, here we go. So look at like 2.2 million views on the most popular thing, and it's the Ultimate Shootout. And then the next one's like, 700,000, which is also really good. I mean, that's not like, it's insubstantial. So, the most popular thing has been the one-on-ones. And I don't 100% know why. So they have 18,000 likes, which actually means something. It's not like totally trivial. Second one has fewer likes. Oh, look at that one. I liked that one. How about that? Yep. So yeah, like, I don't think it's like the future of it, it just makes it like, it's more exciting. I think it's easier to watch. I really enjoyed watching, Oliver and Yosh and whatever it was, those guys play each other. That was really fun. Yeah, I just like one-on-ones. But like I said it was the future. It's probably not the future. It's just like a sideshow kind of thing. Ben Lawton, the freaking super chat thing kind of worked, but the goddamn fucking light didn't work. Bring back the Ultimate Shootout. I'm with you. I don't know why not. I don't know. Maybe not have the buzzer in the middle. Or I don't know. Maybe do have the buzzer in the middle. I'm excited to see what happens in this 3-on-3 thing at World Cup. There's supposed to be the 3-on-3 exhibition at World Cup. I don't think that there's a actual date, though, because the times we've looked on like the PB League stuff, like there's not been like actual information. And previously, I want to say when they did the 3-7 exhibition last year, I'm pretty sure it was on the schedule. Like you could go to, Wednesday or whatever. And we don't have it here. So hopefully we do see that soon. If you guys don't know, if, you've been watching, maybe, tournaments a little bit on and off. One of the cooler things about World Cup is the pro teams that they actually bring in. So the team that won the Latin American NXL Championship, Spider Fusion, is going to be able to play in the pro division, and also a bunch of European teams. We have the Tauntauns got invited over, Scalp got invited over. We have Ronholt Blast, or Ronholt Dynamite. Ronholt Blast? Maybe that was another team. Ronholt Blast? Blast? And then that's all, right? Is that all of them? I thought that there were 5. No, there's 4 teams. I'm sorry. There are those 4 teams. The top 3 European teams, and then we get the Latin American Spider Fusion team. This is going to be interesting. I kind of equate this to like, me and like 5 of my friends trying to play pro. So this Spider Fusion team, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting because they have to play Notorious, Paintball Fit, Damage, and Aftermath. If I was Spider Fusion, I'd be like, let's just try to score a point every match. I'd be like, if we can score a point every match, I'd be okay with that. As long as we don't get shut out every match, I'd be pretty stoked. Because there is no way, there's no way I would be able to beat any of these teams. So I'd just be happy with that. Yep. Let's look at the brackets. We haven't actually looked at these brackets. So bracket A, some of these teams are really going to be good too. So like, you know, the Tauntauns and Scalp could very well like upset the tournament. Not maybe win. I mean, they very well could win. But they very well could, you know, take a 4th or a 5th and then throw off the whole typical overall tournament rankings or whatever. That could be interesting. Was it Scalp or Tauntaun's dude bitching about how much NXL costs? Someone broke down practice costs in a video recently. I don't know. I kind of remember that. I don't know. I don't think it's that much money though. So yeah, I don't know who's going to get relegated. Oh, there was a filler due to the Lucky 15s dropping. I kind of wondered that. I was like, I thought the Lucky 15s were going to play, but well, that makes a little more sense. Paintball being expensive. Yeah, I don't think paintball's that expensive. I mean, I do, obviously, but like, I don't know. Yeah, one of the things that's hard too is like these teams that are winning, you know, like Spider Fusion, like it's totally cool that they got like, you know, they got this invite to come over, Spider Fusion, to come over and play the tournament, but you know, they still got to pay their way, right? You know, I mean, these guys are coming from Rio de Janeiro. It's going to be kind of expensive. So they still have to like pay for all their like plane flights and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's got to be expensive to do it all, you know. Ronnie Dizon, welcome to whatever the hell this is called. Who do you guys play? Does Heat play anybody crazy? Let's go look. Wow, we were just, damn it, I'm all over the place. Oh, Scalp. You guys probably have a buy though, huh? That's also what's weird about Cup is that there's the like buy for the good teams. Yeah. So you guys gotta play X Factor, Red Legion, and Scalp. Damn, that's rough. That's a hard one. God damn. I mean, who the hell Scalp play? Does Scalp have to play? I mean, we just looked at this, right? Red Legion, X Factor, Heat. Damn. That's rough. Whew. That's gnarly. I mean, honestly, though, I look at every single bracket and it's like, yeah, I mean, every single bracket's hard. You know, we talk about like even these lower division ranked teams, any moment, like, you know, everyone's pro, everyone's really, really, really good. I also really like how they do this. These like Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines games are really fun. It's really cool how they do that, like at the lunch break or whatever. We're all in the champions brackets, but they only count for seeding. I don't even know. I don't even know how the hell friggin' brackets and ranking work and all that stuff. It's like I used to know, but now it's like I got, you know, I don't play. So it's like, I don't know. It's got nothing to do with me almost. And then there's like double points for Cup 2, which makes it even like more confusing for the season rankings. So that means like if, you know, New York Extreme happens to do like get 5th or something. Man, That's the thing, right? I mean, we're talking about these teams are so good. Like, it's crazy to me that New York Extreme is this bad. You know, you look at their roster and it's like everyone's hella good. You know? Like, Packcraft's hella good. Jerry Caro's hella good. Like, their roster's really good. So it's just crazy to me that, like, they're not good. But that just kind of shows how good all the other teams are, right? It just kind of shows how well-rounded and how competitive the league actually is. I've always said that about Uprising, too. It's like Uprising's roster's really good. Like, all these guys are really, really good. They just, I don't know. I always beat up on Uprising. Sorry, Uprising. 41 members. What are we 41 membering? Is that the new something? What about, oh, we just talked about, yeah, we just talked about, whatever. My light just blinked for what reason, I don't know. 38 members. We're dropping in members. Why are we dropping in members? Ronnie, Uprising has done a consistent job of taking so many teams to overtime. It's been very interesting. For sure. I mean, that last tournament, like, this is all, I just don't remember, too. I'm just so bad at memorizing. My memory's just so bad. Like, would they get 8th last tournament, was it? Like, yeah. But it's that same thing we say about, you know, the NBA. It's like, you know, everybody in the NBA is really, really good. So, you know, at any time, you know, those guys can beat you. And, you know, I feel the same way with, like, you know, this tournament paintball stuff. At any time, anybody can win. But, like, dude, these top teams are crazy. Look at the fucking Russians. Third, first, and third. A fifth, and a sixth. I've only won a single paintball tournament, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Ben Lawton, he's talking about Uprising roster number. Oh. Do they have that many people? They don't have that many people. It's like the same kind of guys over and over. I think getting Nate back really helps too. It seemed like Nate played really well, so having him come back is probably good too. Some brands. We only care about Uprising because they went after it last event. Also, a bunch of us played when Shane Howe was a noob. I didn't play when Shane was a noob, but I remember when Shane was like just, I don't know, I was going to say a normal dude, but he is a normal dude still. I remember we were at the original Sacramento DMG tryouts when it was going to be Sacramento Damage. And, why am I not focused? And Shane was the fastest person at the tryouts, and he was like easily the oldest guy there. It was pretty funny. Like easily the fastest. I mean, it was like easily the fastest. That was pretty funny. What is going on with the focusing? What the hell is happening here? We'll stay in focus. Yeah, Shane's cool. Shane's awesome. Who else is really old? BJ Henningberg. BJ's really old. BJ's like 43 or 42. And BJ plays like he's like, 25, which is really impressive. I play like I'm 49, which I'm pretty close to. I'll be 48 next month. Shane's probably 47, right? Somewhere in there? I don't know. Bo's old, although I don't say Bo probably doesn't play like he's 25, although he might have played like that when he was 25. I don't know. What is happening with this focusing? It's killing me. 51, Real. I know, I was going to say Alex Martinez. I was going to say Alex when I was like, I thought of Bo, because they're both kind of like overweight older men that play still, and I'm like, yeah, they'll go in there when it's like 4-1 or something like that. Alex Martinez, Mark Johnson, Mark Johnson's old. LeBron's old. I don't know. I was gonna do something and I totally forgot. What was I gonna do? I don't know. Well, we might as well do this. You know, if you ever want to buy some cool-ass headbands, maybe support this Paintball Ruined My Life channel, you can do that by heading over to the Paintball Ruined My Life shop, following that link right there in the description or that link right there on the screen. You can find headbands on there for only $30 a piece. There's 3 packs of headbands for only $75. You can find cool hats like that, although it'll be cleaner than mine, I promise. Barrel covers are on there. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of different styles. You can see all the different styles on there. That one on my head right there is called the Olmec. That one right there is Wave, although the Wave ones are sold out. There's no Wave ones left. That one right there is the All Headband. So think about it, you know, help support this channel, buy some cool paintball headbands. They're affordable, which is really good. I mean, you know, they're under $100, which is cool. I can't say that my new stuff will be under, I'm pretty sure the headbands will be under $100, but they're not going to be under 30, that's for sure. Buy some merch. No bloom. I'll only buy one if it costs $100 and comes in a cigar box. You know, I have been thinking about packaging, though. I don't really know what to do about packaging. I do want to package stuff better. Not the Paintball Ruin My Life stuff, but if we do this phase paintball thing, whenever this phase paintball thing happens, I certainly is thinking about packaging and how I want to package stuff. I don't really know. I kind of like the idea of interesting packaging, like a box or something like that, cigar box or, you know, something like that. But I also don't like it because it's kind of excessive. You know, you just end up throwing the box away, kind of. Or you don't, maybe you keep the box, but you're never going to like look at the box, sort of. And boxes are kind of expensive. So I've been thinking about different style packaging. I don't entirely know. That's about all. Yeah, I just would like to do something a little bit nicer than a plastic bag, you know? But the next logical step up is like a box or something, but I don't know if I want to do a box or not. DG, I've got one of those T-Money Hybrid Shocker SFT vertical ASA adapters with his name on it. I don't know. Whatever. Ben Lawton, I say a middle ground like the Hormesis plastic bag that they use. I don't think I've seen it. It's a Ziploc bag that's heavier duty with their logo. I've probably seen it then. Probably like one of these. Hold on. You know, I wouldn't say this is like a bag necessarily, but like this is like, you know, a Ziploc. And they're like a little bit nicer and stuff like that. That's not a bad idea either. I mean, these aren't necessarily, that's not bad. You know, and they're like clear on one side. This is a G1 headband. But interesting packaging would be kind of cool. Some brands use an empty milk bottle as packaging. I don't know about the suspended in goo, but I really do like the milk bottle packaging though. I was thinking about a cardboard milk container, but that's like hard. I don't know how to do that. I have to like, I don't know. A VHS case would be interesting. You gotta think pricing too, because it's like I can't spend like $8 on packaging. You know, like that's just crazy. But it would be kind of interesting to do like, because you could do like, you could get like a VHS case, like the cardboard outside piece, you know, and then the interior could be like a piece of cardboard too that pulls out, that like something is inside of. The problem with the VHS case though is it's like short, you know, it's like they're only like that long or something like that. They're not like super long. Yeah, I wouldn't print labels. The problem is like my standards are fucking crazy. So like, I'm like, okay, so if we made like, you know, say we make like, you know, 100 headbands or 100 whatever headbands, right? So that's easy, or whatever it is. And I wanted to make custom boxes for those headbands as well. So I'd probably make custom boxes that were able to fold and fold them into VHS sleeves. But the problem is you gotta make only 100 boxes, you know? Chris Martin, packaging sets a tone for perception of quality 100%. I'm 100% on you on that. And it's your first interaction with the product too. So it's like, you want it to be, yeah, for sure, 100%. No, I don't know. I really like that VHS box idea kind of though, but I worry it's too like, I don't know. And I definitely won't be like, you know, just selling headbands either. So it's like, you know, I gotta have some, not everything to come in that box. Oh, Enemy did the VHS box. That makes sense. I've not seen their packaging stuff though, so I've not looked. C's candy boxes would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Randy, make packaging out of hemp. I wonder if you can. I don't know. I'm not even sure if you can. I don't know. This is a long process, though. Okay. What else we got to talk about? That's about all. I could kill the customers. We could lace it with fentanyl. I wonder if I can even say that word in a live stream. Probably. I don't think I've ever gotten kicked out of a live stream for saying anything. Like, they say you can't say words anymore, like suicide and like, I don't know. Nothing ever has happened. JT is going live with a big announcement tonight on Facebook. Are they really? What time is that? It's probably like a new lens color. They're like, check out our new yellow lenses. You're like, sweet. Yellow lenses. I did see the new Revo bottoms that Committed announced. They're pretty cool. They look kind of neat. They literally just dropped new lens colors 7 hours ago. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. You say 7 minutes and they're gonna do it. That's an odd start time. 4:58? See, I'm not goddamn logged in. But it's pretty funny though that they actually did just release new lenses. I love these smoke lenses though. I'm a huge fan of the smoke. Oh, come on. Okay, we're not gonna look at that, I guess. Yeah, it's just kind of funny that they, I don't know. I really like the smoke lenses, though. The smoke to, like, clear stuff. It's really pretty cool. Instagram. Oh, let's see if we can go to JT Paintball Instagram. It's going to be like, log in. I'm going to be like, no. I don't want to log in. You're going to make me log in? Everything makes you log in now. Log in. Let's see. We'll leave that open. Maybe we'll check it in a couple minutes, see what's happening. Just don't say weird political influencer stuff. That's a big no talking about World War III. Well, you're never going to have to worry about me talking about political stuff, but it's literally the lowest hanging fruit, and it's pathetic. Most of the people that talk about political stuff, it's just they gotta reorchestrate their lives. Give me something to talk about. Hit me up with questions. What are we going to talk about? What's cool and happening in the paintball world? Is there anything neat and exciting happening that I don't know about? There's the new MacDev gun. We'll probably see the new MacDev GTX pretty soon. They say that World Cup, they're going to be debuting it. World Cup's here next weekend. Next weekend. I don't like these months with like hella days in them. They throw me off all the time. It's always confusing. No, this year's boring as fuck. I agree with that. Nothing is happening that is exciting. I feel. This is how I feel. But this time of year is weird. I mean, we always kind of expect like new things to be coming out, and we very well may see new guns, but it's going to be a little bit of time. We did see the MXR, which I don't know. I like the MXR. They had to come out with a software update to make the thing ramp correctly, and you got to change an O-ring on the bolt, and you got to change an O-ring. You got to change that O-ring on the breech sleeve. But other than that, it's pretty good. Do you play on the weekends, Riley asks? Certainly more than the weekdays. I haven't played in a while. I mean, I haven't been to the paintball field in like, not a long time, like 3 weeks or something like that. So, but I haven't played in probably like 3 or 4 months. I want to try to play next weekend, but I don't think I was going to try to play on Saturday or something. I was thinking about it next weekend because something is happening on Sunday that I cannot go, but I do not have it written on my calendar, so I'm not sure what's going on. Day of the Dead is on Tuesday or on Saturday. Who's going out trick-or-treating? Are there any like grown adults? I probably stopped trick-or-treating when I was like 13? 13, maybe? Bobby built a cocker, so Goat will be back. I like a cocker. Maybe we should build a phase auto cocker. I thought about that. Yo. Its light keeps blinking. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying. I'm testing the super chat. I want to see if the light works. The light's not freaking working. But, you know, it's not too surprising. We have a failure every live stream. Something goes wrong every time. Chris Martin, when was the last time you played just for fun? Or does it always feel like work? I most of the time just go play for fun. I don't really... I mean, I always try to, like, film something, you know? But it's been a long time since I've made, like, gameplay footage. See, look at this, like, situation we're having, guys. We're having, like, more weird situations. There's just so much, like... There's been so many, like, weird... computer problems lately. And I don't know how to fix them because they're not replicatable. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really like filmed like gameplay footage in a long time. And honestly, I think that like the new style videos that I've been trying to do, like that aren't reviews, you know, they're not as like just product focused. It does make it a little bit more relaxing at the paintball field because a lot of the times I always have a gun or something I'm supposed to be testing or using or something like that. So it certainly feels like I need to be working at the field, although it's not really work. You know, it's not bad. I'm not really like working when I go there. It's a lot more of like, oh, why not? I'm focusing though. It's a lot more of like just sitting around and hanging out. But certainly there's weekends where I just don't want to go to the field, where I probably would if I wasn't doing this, you know? Because it's like all I do is paintball all week. And then sometimes I just don't want to go to the paintball field and talk about paintball more, you know? Yes. Because I would probably go out there more if I wasn't doing this all day long. Yep. So it kind of does, but like changing the videos up a little bit, the style of them at least a little bit, it just kind of makes it a little bit less, I don't know, feels like I have to be doing something or whatever. Riley, do you know how expensive it is to be on a team? It's going to range a lot. It just depends on, you know, like... there's, you know, paintball teams around here that just play the local tournaments and they don't really practice all that much. So it's just kind of like whatever the entry for the tournament is and whatever paintballs you use. But then there's teams that, you know, practice every weekend and then they, you know, travel across the country to go to tournaments. So it's going to range a whole lot, you know, it really depends. I mean, you know, like you could be one of those local teams and you could spend, you know, $150 or $200 to play the tournament. Whereas those guys who are flying, you know, they're spending $5,000 or $4,000 or something sometimes. See this light? What the fuck's going on with this goddamn light? Old Soul. Let me see here. The next video I am making, which I started working on last week. I'm not 100% sure the title of the video yet, but the working title is The Untold Story of the Tankless Paintball Gun. Although that's not going to what it's going to be called at all, but... Yeah, originally might have, guys, some people might have seen... I do have a lot of content for this already, but it's on the laptop and I don't really have it on here. Some people might have seen one of the posts that... I'm trying to like look for like 15 things. Here we go. I posted earlier on like Facebook and like there was a community post here on YouTube looking for what you guys thought were kind of like, I don't know, some of the stupidest inventions, you know, like, or inventions in paintball that didn't quite take off. My examples were like the Q loader or a warp feed. There was the Smart Parts black box, or back in the day, maybe it was the Magic box or something like that. There were a bunch of there's been a bunch of weird, products. And the EVolt came up in that discussion. And my intention was to make a video and cover 3 to 4 different weird products. But the EVolt, just writing the video made it very obvious that this video should be about the EVolt. And the EVolt essentially is a big-ass airsoft gun. It's an electronic airsoft gun that shoots paintballs, really. So rather than shooting those little 3mm BBs, this thing was going to shoot paintballs. There's no tank either. So in the back right there was batteries and a bunch of nonsense to make this thing work. And it's going to be about this. So the next video will be about this EVolt and kind of why and what happened. And it's just kind of interesting, right? I mean, there's not been a paintball gun without a tank ever. So just kind of investigating and looking into a tankless paintball gun, I think it's kind of interesting. So that's what's going to be on the EVolt, this thing. I'm going to try to get a hold of Simon Stevens. Simon was the main engineer behind this thing. So I'm going to try to speak to Simon about it. And then also, I'm going to try to find an actual gun. I don't know. Chris just said right there, can you get your hands on one? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, they didn't make it. And I don't think there's a lot of prototypes either, because this is the only stuff out there on it. There's not videos. There aren't a bunch of pictures. There's not a lot of information. So I don't know how many they made, right? There could have just been 4 and they could be gone. But I kind of hope that we can kind of track one down, because if they're out there, might be able to get one. So we're going to try to do that. And I don't know. I don't think I'll shoot it. I mean, I'd love to try to shoot it, but we'll have to see if it's in working condition or whatever, because it's probably not. They're almost 20 years old now. So if it's been sitting around for 20 years, it's probably not going to work that great. MacDev's new marker coming out on the 5th. Did they actually say the 5th? We've talked about it a little bit. They keep showing those little quick teasers and stuff over there on their Instagram, which don't show all that much. I mean, it's kind of what you'd expect, right? I mean, I think they showed a big screen. It's the same shape as the previous GT guns, so it's going to probably be, something similar to that, which is, expected, really. I wonder if they were actually really good, but Big Paintball stepped in and shut it down. Which what? Shut what down? MacDev picks the wrong day to build algorithm moments. Yeah, that's true. Damn, dude, that's right after the election. Should we do an election live stream watch? I think we're going to do it anyway. Isn't the election on the 1st? Or on a Monday? Yeah, we're doing it anyway. We're going to do a 24-hour election watch. Oh my God. I'm going to be so happy when all these people that are running for office die. Won't that be great? I'll be happy when Trump's dead and we can just move on. Just hopefully move on. Tuesday. It's on the 4th, right? Or no, is that the final day to vote? No. It's on... No. Am I confused? Chris, that's why I was confused with Old Soul. I was like, National Paintball literally was the biggest paintball company. I think that they killed it just because it didn't work. I mean, you think about like airsoft guns, and like the way the airsoft gun works is the airsoft BB goes in and a big piece of plastic goes forward and like pushes the airsoft BB forward. And we're going to try to do that with a paintball. It might just break that paintball, and I'm not sure if there's like enough energy to do that, so. National Paintball had a boat? Did they really have a boat? Valken had a boat too. Remember when Valken was all into that racing stuff? Valken Racing. There you go. Here we go. There you go. There's a Valken boat. There's another Valken boat. That's probably the same boat. But they also had like, Valken also sponsored like race cars and shit too. Such a weird thing to do, right? Like, why use your money and to give this person money is beyond me. I don't really quite understand it. I mean, especially if you've got like nothing to do with the, you know, like what the fuck, like. But this is the time when Valken was like, they were like, yeah, we're gonna like get into everything. We're gonna do like mixed martial arts. We're gonna do like MMA stuff, and we're gonna do all kinds of stuff. But it looks like they've, you know, I don't even know what the hell Valken does anymore, honestly. Like, I don't know. I mean, at one point they made like a bunch of random knick-knack things for paintball. And they just don't really do anything anymore. Look at like, this stuff is not theirs. Yep. Oh, Valken. Whoa, what's going on? Jake says, are you thinking of Valken? I don't know. I don't know. It's just very weird. Like, why? I don't know. It's just like, why sponsor? It's very odd. How many national, is it MPBS? What's MPBS? Is that supposed to be National Paintball Supply? It's just it's NPS. That's what a B is throwing me off. You didn't use a P and a B in their name. Unlike I do, you know, like cool people do, you know. What do we got going on here? We could watch the coaches show. The coaches show is live. Damn it, that's not what I want to be doing. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I meant to do this. There are currently 2 paintball live streams going on. What are these guys doing? So what's more entertaining? 4 people or just 1?
Well, and again, but they know that.
We should just watch this.
And the other thing I look at too with semi-pro teams is the organization itself. And Mike and I talked about this a little bit in Paris.
So we're just gonna watch this, I guess.
You know, when you think about the
I closed the
division,
chat window
you really
though.
want
Sorry guys.
right? Not just a
We
good
gotta
team,
find the chat window again.
but a really solid organization.
We gotta go to
with a great owner,
manage.
that's not completely player funded, because
We're gonna
those things
pop
are
out
really,
here.
as Mike can attest to, those things are really, really difficult.
Okay, we
to
got the
keep
chat
together.
back. I don't know what the hell I did.
It's just really, really hard. So, and I don't know enough about leverage to say whether or not they have all the right pieces long term to keep it going. But
We got 5 people now.
If
I better not yell too much. We're gonna overpower the microphones.
Shane, SK, you have any?
Is behind the bunker on still too? Right? Not still, but like right now. Who's going bald?
He's our 16-year-old that pops in here occasionally. So yeah, he's learning about paintball.
I'm not going bald. You guys saying I'm going bald? I think it's so funny that we're like live streaming their live stream. I also thought it was funny how they said they started doing Mondays because there were no other paintball things. I was like, oh, okay. I don't exist in this paintball world, though. You guys are the only people that know I exist. Maybe we should turn this off. Oh, SK is going bald? I'm going bald, too. Ryan's definitely going bald. Shane's probably going bald. Mike looks strong, though. He's holding strong. Alright, maybe we won't watch this anymore. Do we have more people watching? Yes, we do. That's funny. Anyway. I can't see the damn thing, though, when I switch back and forth. Okay. Yeah, it's hard for me to watch paintball stuff. I don't really watch it. Like, I don't watch a lot of paintball stuff. I just don't. You know, I don't watch it, any of it, to be fair. I just don't. It's got nothing to do with, like, any of the people. I just don't, you know. When I sit down and I work on paintball stuff all day, I don't want to sit down in the evening and watch more paintball sometimes, you know. So I don't often watch a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. No one watches my videos either, though, so, you know, it's not any different. I don't know what to do. Like, I think about live streams, and I'm like, man, it'd be kind of cool, like, to have, like, you know, we've thought about this before, like, have people on the live streams and, like, have guests and stuff, but every time I do it, no one really cares, and, like, it doesn't really matter, and I think most people don't want it. They'd rather have me just ramble at the goddamn screen for 2 hours. So it's kind of weird. It's also a lot more work to try to, like, round up all those people. You know, they just had 2 guests on their show. It's way harder to, like, freaking gather all those people up. A camo branch something. What's your favorite marker you have? Old and new ones. Well, I don't have anything, like, I don't have anything. I'm a bad example. Because I, like, get rid of everything so quickly. So, I don't have anything. I mean, literally. My favorite one is probably this. But it doesn't work at all. The Angel LCD paintball gun. Look at how good that looks in that lighting, though. Look at that. Doesn't work at all, though. Yeah, I don't have anything that's, like, cool. Mainly because, you know, I'm always reviewing these guns and, like, doing all kinds of that stuff. So it doesn't make any sense for me to have anything. I use the EMEC. My stock EMEC is what, like, I choose to use all the time. Yeah, this gun's kind of cool with the die single trigger frame. It's got that single trigger frame. We got to kind of, like, show it weird. Die single trigger frame. It's got the die breech knob, the die feed neck. That's all. It has the Joy Division Angel A1 on off. You can unlock the board for me. So something's wrong. I don't know what the hell's wrong. This gun worked, like, I don't know. It worked like 15 years ago, last time I shot it. No joke, probably 15. No. 12 or something. But I don't know what's wrong with it, because I had the charger, and then it wouldn't take a charge. So it's either the charger's bad, the battery's bad, the board's bad. And at one point I was going to get, like, the 9-volt conversion or whatever. But I don't really care. And I would never use it. And I'd rather spend the money on something else. You know, I'd rather spend the hundreds of dollars on, like, you know, something else. I would just never, ever use it. So it's just it'd be cool if it worked, but I don't know. Then what? Is the battery in it? Yep, the battery's in it for sure. Oh yeah, that's true. If it blows up. I've never seen one of them blow up, so I'll leave it in there. Plus it's inside. It's not getting hot. It's never going outside. I've never seen one blow up though, because I've not been working on those guns for that long anymore. Yeah, I've pulled many of those batteries out too. I used to work at the Angel Warranty Center, so I fixed a lot. Ooh, that one kind of smelled. Camo brat. My dad used to have an Ion when he played and an Old Angel. My uncle had me as LCD and it ran an Ion. And I ran an Ion with my other uncle. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what's going on. Can't read. Everyone's like, yes, pull the battery out. They leak and corrode the tube out. Would it corrode the tube out? It would corrode a tube all the way. It would corrode all the way through? Maybe I'll remove it. Man, yeah, that gun. I don't know. All right, I'll take the goddamn battery out at some point in time. At some later date. There's definitely there's 100% the battery in here. Oh, I have Alan right there too. I always forget. That hasn't been off in like ever. There it is. It's definitely a little corroded, but I don't know if that's... I don't know. It's literally been like... I don't know if you can see inside there though. Oh, you can a little bit. It's definitely corroded. It's not like white powder. I don't know. It's definitely something. I might have to take it out, huh? We'll look into it. We'll look into it. Yeah, I probably haven't taken apart an LCD in like probably 2011, 2012. Woo. If it's white powder, it's eating your contacts. I don't know. I'll push it out of there. I'll get it out of there. It definitely wasn't like corrosion like it looked so normally. Like when a battery leaks or whatever, and it's got that like white kind of patina or whatever it is. Save the LCD. Yeah, we'll save it eventually. Coca-Cola, that's kind of crazy. All right, I think I'm gonna go. We're gonna get out of here. We got nothing to talk about. I want to go. I gotta go to the mall. I was gonna say, God, I gotta go to the mall. I gotta go to the grocery store, so I have food for the morning. So I have eggs, because I didn't buy eggs yesterday because I'm a jackass and forgot. Brick shockers and angels. Should we brick them? Shaped like a goddamn brick. That's for sure. Yeah, what the heck's happening this week? I don't know what's going on this week. I'm going to work on some stuff. There was a Safeway sale on eggs. I need to get my own chickens. Do I eat so many eggs? I probably eat I go through I eat like 6 eggs a day. That's not like a crazy amount. I need to increase my protein, so I gotta start eating more meat. I just hate cooking. Cooking's the fucking worst. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Take care of your parents. I'll see you guys later.